Okay, so this is a girl talk, okay? And if you're a guy, see you in the next video. Just joking. Anyways, hey girls, what are you looking for in a guy? I just want to know, like, what qualities, what traits are you looking for? And what makes your heart pump? You know, the reason for this talk today is because my boyfriend's out doing something, and I just can't stop rethinking again of how we met, and even before that I met him, how I was and how I got dumped cruelly by two guys whom I thought would be the love of my life. And honestly, like, I'm just amazed to look at how I changed and how I'm different right now. And all those stories, well, they were really crazy, to be honest, but if you want to know, like, I can share it with you. So here it goes. So my very first crush was actually the guy, like my desk mate from grade 4. So we were only 9 years old. It was pretty early. So he transferred to our class in grade 4 and we sat together for a while. And that time I just thought, oh my gosh, he's like pretty cool, you know, like with cool hair and cool voice and cool handwriting. And it's pretty bold, you know. And I think boldness, courage, ambition, like, you know, dare to be who you are, authenticity, those are really, really the values that I treasure a lot. And you can see through my videos, even today, I still treasure them. And in a guy, if he showed me that he had those qualities, I was, you know, pretty fond of him. Oh my god. Anyways, one day, I was looking around in the classroom during a class because I got bored. All of a sudden, I just spotted that he was looking at me. Like, he was looking at me. I was like, what? All of a sudden, it's so weird. Nobody's ever looked at me like that. And honestly, that was the day the little girl turned into a big girl. Like, I started to understand what a crush is. All of a sudden, I just felt like, what? Do you like me or something? I was so shy, like, talking about that. But yeah, I was too shy to ask him, do you actually like me or what? So I never told him, never told my parents, but I kept the secret for like 15 years. And 15 years later, when I was 24, I came to Friends for my master's. And all of a sudden, I just thought about him, you know, because I've never liked another guy in between, honestly. I just put all my attention on studies to be this very good girl, satisfying everybody's needs, you know. And for some reason, I just found him on the internet. I sent him a message, kind of like confessing that, you know, I just feel like if I didn't tell him that I crushed on him when I was in grade 4, it'll be too late. So yeah, I'm just gonna be bold and tell him that. Make the first step, guys, you know? And okay, afterwards, he responded and he told me that, yeah, I did not like you when I was in grade 4, which actually disappointed me so much, like actually hurt my heart. But he said that I love you after 2 video calls. So yeah, it was pretty weird. I mean, honestly, 15 years later, I was in France, he was in China, like we got completely separated. We went our own ways. We didn't know each other anymore. Like, what? I don't know, like, you love me? Love is a big word. I mean, yeah. But since at that time I was so in pain in France, I just wanted to seek some comfort. It's like this little comfort zone, you know, so I don't worry about all my other worries. So I decided that I was gonna continue and yeah, just gonna build a relationship with him. So we started like this online dating. Actually sucked, and I discovered that, you know what, he was not the guy that I thought he was. I thought he was bold and courageous and authentic and very, you know, decent, but he started to treat me really badly. Like, he was like, if I tell you to go to the north, you gotta go to north. If I tell you to go to the south, you have to go to south. I was like, excuse me, like, what is that, you know? Never heard of that. Where does that come from? And he's like, yeah, Chinese people are like that. I'm like, BS, okay, I'm also Chinese, my parents are also Chinese, like, none of them do that. It's just maybe your family is. But you know, even with all those alerts, I had no confidence in myself, girls. Like, I had no self-confidence, no self-love, and no self-esteem, because they always told me that I had to be this perfect girl to satisfy everybody else, not myself. And so I still decided to continue, even when he hung up on me, even when he called me names, and even when he used me. Like, when he was sad, he would just hang up on me and be like, never talk to me, I don't love you anymore. All of a sudden like that. And when he was in a good mood, he would be like, can you smile? Because when you smile, your voice sounds so cute. So I really want to hear you sing. Can you sing me lullabies? Like, I actually did all those shit. Like, oh my god, guys. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, I see this video is getting long, but it's okay. I just want to keep talking. So finally, I decided that, you know what, online dating is not going to work. I just want to meet you in person. You know, let's just do it. Okay, let's You want to make it official? Let's do it. So I bought the plane tickets. I got my Chinese visa because I was not Chinese anymore. I just wanted to go and see him, and I actually did. Well, at first he refused for some reason. I don't know. But when we met, we decided to go on a vacation for 40 days. So we did. We toured around China. And afterwards, I just discovered that he was lying to me the whole time. Like, he told me that, yeah, he told his parents that I was coming and maybe we're going to meet his parents. But then the day when we said goodbye, I actually discovered that he was telling his parents that he was touring with his classmates the whole time. Like if I was ashamed to be told. Like, I had no idea why he was doing that. And just ask him, like, why are you hiding from your parents? What is that? And he was like, you don't understand. If my parents know that you're not Chinese, they're gonna kill me and they're not gonna agree and they're gonna have a heart attack. Whatever. So for whatever reason, and I have to see my grandmother. Yeah, I have to see my grandmother. You completely ditched me, but I don't care about it right now because I'm out here. That video was filmed like a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm going back to China again because my granddad is passing away. I kind of I thought about all those things again, but I can see, guys, girls, how you improve. You can change. Like, you can change from that little girl, powerless, to someone who's powerful, aligned, authentic, who dares to be yourself. Even my hair, honestly, I love this hair. It makes me feel really like a CEO. I love it so much. And of course, I'm with my true love today, who is sitting right next here. And so much better than that person. Yeah, you can just stop that. Okay. So just don't feel like desperate, okay, girls? Like, if you ever had a breakup or something, it's a benediction. It's actually a good thing. Because if you didn't let that person go away, this is not gonna come. So you see that? Tell